Good afternoon, everyone. Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their week. It's been a while since I did um, a, a video. The last one I did was the tassels, and I have just loved the tassels that you have shown me. They are so fun to make. Um, let's see, I have to make some more because there were some of you asking for the tassels. But they are so pretty and they're so easy to make. So I'm going to link that in the description box if you haven't seen the tassel video. They're addicting. They're super fun, just like dangles. If it dangles, I'm gonna love it. Okay. Yeah, our weather's been kind of crazy. This morning it was 23 outside at 8 o'clock. So for my Canadian sisters, that's -5. We were seeing beautiful weather, and now we're back into winter, and it's supposed to snow. And it's been so windy, 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 windy. And I think maybe we can thank Oregon and their snow for some of that. They've had crazy, crazy dump of snow. But it's been so windy that I actually turned my little wrought iron table and chair upside down so it wouldn't come crashing through my window. So I removed those and put those off to the side. And I remember when I was a child living up in northern British Columbia, at Easter time, we always, always, always had crazy windstorms. So it kind of reminds me of that, which is coming up this week. So I'm sure that you all have a lot of family plans for that. Easter was so much fun. I used to go crazy. From the time I was probably 10 years old, I would make treasure hunts for my brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest of 6, so I would try and save my money and go buy little treasures, and I would make treasure hunts, and they had to find one clue, and then that clue would lead to the next clue, to the next clue, and so on. And I did that until my kids grew up and the neighbor kids grew up, because to me it was so much fun. And it was like 3 or 4 different treasure hunts for Easter. It was a lot of fun. I kind of miss that. If I had the grandkids coming that were old enough to do something like that, I sure would do that here. Anyway, what I'm here for is, first of all, I want to do a little flip through of this little mini sweet pea. She's the sweet pea mini, and she is something that Randy Kirby created from a Somerset Studio magazine. And so I'm going to link her original tutorials in the in the description box. Sorry. She does amazing things, and I visited her for 10 days, and then we made one of these together. She made one, I made one, and it was so much fun. It's something that I feel if I can do it, then probably everyone can do it, because it's easy, and it is simple to do. There's no stitching involved. It's just paint and glue basically, and a few other things. But you do whatever it is that you want to do with the little mini. So I'm going to pop that off to the side, because we're going to do a little step by step. So it'll be several little videos, so it doesn't get to be so long. So one of the things that I'm going to be changing up a little bit is I've learned how to affiliate. Not completely, but I'm starting to learn to do that, because there's a lot of things that I find and I use, and it's kind of teaching me how to link these things too, because I haven't really known how. So you email me, and then I just try and explain it to you, or send you a picture of it or something like that. So if I affiliate, I can, and you purchase through those affiliated links, it will help me just to keep my prices constant, because the postage has gone up a lot and I haven't changed the prices at all. And I don't want to. I really don't want to, because I feel like crafting is one of those things that we should all be able to afford at least something, right? It's so much fun. Even a strand of beads, they're so much fun to play with. And you can do so many things with that, right? So if I affiliate, that offsets some of the costs that have gone up for me. And so I can put those links into the description box if I can figure out how. Anyway, so what you're going to need after that ramble is some index cards. And these are special index cards. There is a person that hand makes these and sells them. And I went back to get some more because I have a couple of these little minis that I need to make for someone in Canada. And they were sold out. So these are the 3x5s, which is what this little mini is made of. So I went the next size up, 4x6, because it doesn't matter how big they are, just that they need to be strong enough to withstand the paint, the gesso, and the beautiful pieces that you're going to attach to the paper. So they're sturdy. So that's going to be linked in the description box. The ones I'm going to be creating for Canada are pink and purple, but I wanted to do one in this color. These are kind of the colors of the seaside, and it coordinates very well with this. This is the tassel that I made, and I love this color palette. It's seaside with ivory and lighter seaside shades. And so you're going to need some paint, and it doesn't matter what paint colors you have. Use whatever you have. It's going to be beautiful. The first one is always practice, right? And I like matte color. I like the matte paint. So that's what I chose. And I have all sorts. Some come from Hobby Lobby, from Joann's, from Michael's. I don't know where else we get paint. Some is just paint that I've had forever and ever, because I loved paint, so I bought a lot of paint. I also like some gold metallic paint, because I like to do some pages a little bit more neutral. And you're going to need some paint brushes, and you're going to need some gesso. And I don't know what kind of gesso you have on hand, but whatever gesso you have on hand, let's use that. And then to bind them all up later on, you're going to need some 1.5 inch binding rings. These ones. And you can use any size you want. For this size of little mini, I use the 1.5, and it works really good. So this, I just want to do a little flip through of this, because this is a commission and she doesn't have it yet. And so I'm not going to release this until she does have it. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on it. There we go. Just going to get a little closer for myself. Okay. So she is a 1.5 by 3 inch little journal, and she is so cute. And what I did, I have my camera angled a little bit differently, and it's just a little bit confusing. I'm going to see if I can move it a little bit. Okay, I hope that's better. All right, so the cover has some bling on it, and I put an old little piece of lace on it. This one is full of a lot of my bling pieces, old lace, and some beads. So let's just do a little flip through of it. I found one of my stick pins just laying on the floor. I was missing one, and so I had to make an extra one. So I just popped it on top, and I didn't glue that all down just because I wanted it to be functional for something else. This was the bead that was on top, and it's just hanging off of the rings right now. All right, so let's just go through this. I love that gold stuff. If you have any questions on this, just give me an email. I'm scoghill4@gmail.com. I love this bead. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? One of the little dangles. Oops. And then in the next video that I do for the next part after painting things up, I will give you a list of things to find before we go into part 2. I love that. This is why she's Catherine. I named her Catherine because I have a C for the name of the recipient of this little mini. And just by looking all this, you can see that I have used just whatever I had on hand when I decorated her. This is an actual little pocket. I like things to kind of drip. I love that. I love that trim. I'm hoping I can get more of it. It was with the Angel package, and I almost used it all up. I just love it. In the back, I put another piece of lace on it, and then I tucked some lace inside. So she is super pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. She's got her little beads hanging from the sides. See, I didn't glue that down. This is like an afterthought here with this. And I'm anticipating that it's going to be removed and used somewhere else. It's just a beautiful stick pin. I've made so many of them. You've ordered so many. She's just so perfect. I just love her. I hope that she will be loved. Well, that's it. So I'm looking forward to doing the little journal with me on this little mini. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, I'm just going to pop this up. So anybody that is interested in knowing more details about this, I'm Sheila Genrich, scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Boho Daydreams. If you need anything or are curious about anything, just let me know. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.